30 seconds and they're already so intimidated by what I have to say or why we're out here. So we wanted to bring the viewers aware that I'm not going to stop asking about Shelly Miscavige until we have some type of answers. So why don't they want us to ask their other members and tell the other members where's Shelly? Once I started asking like, where's Shelly, where's Shelly? And I started telling other people and you started mentioning it, then they brought out Odo with the flashlight because they know that we're telling people what they're trying to hide. Hey guys, welcome to Mangotology and thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Steven Mango and I'm an ex-Scientologist that works here on YouTube to expose Scientology. So if you want to stay up to date on all my videos, please make sure to go down below, hit that red subscribe button, as well as turn on your bell notifications so you get an alert whenever I release a new video about Scientology. Now for today's video, it's not going to be me sitting here doing one of my typical videos. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of context, but I have a video that I'm going to be showing you guys now about when I went to Scientology's Big Blue church right near where I live to do a First Amendment audit with my friend Nasty Nathaniel. In the video you're about to see, if I still have the clip, I am using footage from Nasty Nathaniel's channel. Again, he's going to be linked down below if you guys want to check him out if you haven't seen him already. He does First Amendment audits, so I highly recommend if you're interested in videos like that to check him out. Credit to him for some of these clips because they are from his channel, some are from my live stream. So we live streamed, and eventually Scientology was pointing these very high-powered laser flashlights in our eyes, which was Odo, one of the security guards. You guys have seen him if you like watching Scientology protesting videos, and after like 2 hours or so he came out and he was flashing the flashlights in our eyes, which Nasty Nathaniel was saying that's probably illegal because you can maybe blind someone, or it's just not good. You can't shine like a light into someone's camera lens. Like there's these different rules. I'm not sure what we could have done about it, but they were flashing lights in our eyes. And at that point Nathaniel was filming me and I kind of gave a speech about Scientology, the dangers, how this basically is reinforcing the idea that they are a cult. Like clearly they're doing these things because they are trying to stop critics, but then again, you know, if we weren't telling the truth, they wouldn't be doing these different things like flashing flashlights in our eyes and following us with cameras and doing all of these really stalkerish things. Like what other religion does that? If someone just is walking outside on the sidewalk with a camera, like does it really warrant that kind of response? You're going to see us talking to the guards, talking to public, doing different things like that. I'm going to try, I haven't looked at all the footage yet, but I'm trying to edit it down to the parts that are most interesting, so it's just not us just standing on the corner. We did have some very interesting interactions with some of the different Scientologists. We, I think, had a very successful night doing it, and I do hope that Nasty Nathaniel and I will get together and do more videos. If you guys want to see us somewhere specific, let us know in the comment section. I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say. Like if you want us to maybe meet up and do more videos, or maybe I can interview Nasty Nathaniel about his First Amendment auditing work. Like I said, I think he's awesome, and just because our styles are different, I think that actually works well for us because he's a little bit more out there, a little bit more charged, and I'm sometimes a little bit more shy or stood back. And then when I have a little bit of motivation sometimes, or if I get angry enough, I will say different things. So we have kind of like this yin and yang in terms of protesting or First Amendment auditing type of things. I know protesting is different than First Amendment audits, but I'm just saying like the difference between us, I think, is kind of an interesting thing. And Scientology never has seen us out together, never has pinned us together as friends or anything. So I think it's very interesting because they weren't expecting us. We just randomly, like a Wednesday night, just went after a bar after having a drink. So it's just kind of a funny situation. So anyways guys, I'll stop rambling. Thank you so much for checking out this video, and I have a lot more. There was a false imprisonment at Celebrity Center I'm going to be talking about this week on my channel that I have the police report for. I'm going to be talking about, well, I have a lot actually that I don't want to like ruin here yet. So stay tuned, click that subscribe button if you want to stay tuned to my Scientology videos, and let's get right on into the protest. We are outside Big Blue, guys. I am with Nasty Nathaniel now, our First Amendment auditor friend, and we are doing a little First Amendment audit. We were hanging out and we thought we were right near Big Blue, why not do this? No one's tuned in yet, but when you guys see that on the replay, you're going to see. There's people in the parking lot, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's anyone at the org necessarily right now, but
well, you know what
that's our first impression right now.
I've heard they rent the parking lot out to the Kaiser employees.
That's what I heard as well, that they use their parking lot guys. Let me switch the camera so you guys can actually see. They're saying hi to you as well. So we're here outside of Big Blue. We are doing a little First Amendment audit with Nasty Nathaniel. He's over here. We're recording right now. And we're gonna see if we're able to film Scientology and try to go around. I feel like I'm a First Amendment auditor. This isn't my thing, but it's kind of fun. I think you guys would like this. We are going and seeing if we can film outside or what kind of drama and different things happens. Oh yeah, okay guys, so there's a guard like right over here, and he already can tell that we are filming.
Oh yeah, yeah, we've already got.
They already know that we're filming them already. Hi, how are you?
Hey, handsome.
Yeah, we're just taking a video.
How are you?
Good.
You know Parker Osmond? Is Parker working tonight? Yes or no or kind of, sort of? All right.
I haven't been out here in a while. Is Odo in the hole? Where's Odo at? Oh wait, he's saying something. Let's hear what he's saying. Nathaniel, let's hear what he's saying. He's talking on his walkie-talkie. We want to hear what the walkie-talkie guy says.
A lot of times it's Jason True.
Oh, see, I already heard Stephen May. Did you hear my name? We already heard my name. They're filming from my channel too, guys.
Well, if they don't say my name.
Did you guys hear they heard my name? We want to know where Shelly is. We're doing a Where's Shelly stream tonight, guys. Find Shelly, please. People are asking about Odo on the stream. We have 14,000 people on the stream right now. That's crazy. We just started the stream. They weren't expecting our collaboration to be outside doing a First Amendment audit, so this is fun. Thank you so much, Sonny.
It's okay, you don't need to panic.
All we're doing, guys, I don't know if you guys can see, all we're doing is we're just standing outside and we're just filming Scientology. They already have identified me, obviously, because I'm Mangotology. They already know that it's Nasty Nathaniel here as well. And we're just out here just taking a video. We're not doing anything. It's like nothing crazy. We're just shooting a live stream outside Scientology. And that's the thing, guys, they're so paranoid. Like, what other church or religion or organization is going to go to such a place where the second we walk down the street, like, you know, like, how long have we been here so far? We've been here for like, what, 30 seconds?
I think they purchased this property in '72.
Yeah, but we've been out here though for like, what, a minute?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, this has been here for a little while for Scientology, but we've been here, guys, for like a minute and a half, and already we're getting, the bikers have already identified me by my face, so they obviously know I'm some sort of threat to them, and to the degree where they're like, oh, Stephen Mango's out here. How long have I been out here for? 30 seconds, guys. And that's the thing. 30 seconds, and they're already so intimidated by what I have to say or why we're out here. All I'm doing is walking down the street in a public road, and just because we're here, that means something. Tell the bike guard to get lost, someone said. He's on his thing. See, the reason he's driving down there, guys, is because he knows that we're walking in this direction, just doing our stream. And that's the thing, guys, like, as a former Scientologist, what are they so afraid of me saying that they have to go, and he has to bike down super fast? And look, can you see? Guys, he's telling them to move down. So what he's doing is he's telling them all go up. So do you guys see they're all leaving right now? He's saying, go in the org, go in the org. So he's telling them to leave. Oh, look, here's another bike guard. As you guys can see, like, there's another bike guard, and he's about to go on. I think that's Parker. I can't tell.
Hi.
But see, now all the bike guards are getting out, guys, over here. And now they're saying the Scientologists up, and they're also going over here into ASHO. So this is the American St. Hill organization. So they all started going up there. So this bike guard over here told them to go up here because we're just filming.
Hi. How you doing? Oh, those are beautiful dogs. Awesome. Where are you on the bridge? How long have you been on the course? Couple years, or?
You'll see now she's bringing down the curtains over here, as you guys can see.
Oh, all right.
Have a good night, guys.
Well, no, I wrote that got a few accidents and you're the person solved it. So, I think let's have a comm cycle.
I was in Scientology probably longer than you guys have been in, so I don't know. Anyways. So see guys, they're bringing down all the blinds over here. So they don't want us to be filming in, so now they're bringing all the curtains down. And he's still bicycling over here. Yeah, we're looking for Shelly Miscavige tonight, guys. We don't know if she's possibly around. So, we're still going. They bring down the shades right away. They know it's me. I'm surprised they even said anything to you. That's the thing, like, guys, they actually were willing to be like, hey, like, have a nice day. Like, normally, like, they don't do that type of thing. That's the Sea Org office over here. Oh, guys, she just, like, walked, like, right in. The Sea Org recruitment office is right over there. You can see on that sign up here, that's the Sea Org recruitment office. And then you can see they're like circling around the guards. We've only been here, guys, for like 2 minutes, and they're already, and you can see them over here. They're in the cafe, they're all walking in too. So like down here, they're all walking like back into the org. Like all down here, they're all going back in. That's the thing, guys, I don't have protest signs. Like it would be different like if I came out here and I'm like, where's Shelly, with like protest signs for Shelly. I'm not out here with protest signs. I'm out here with Nasty Nathaniel. We're not doing any sort of like protest. We're just filming as we're walking down the street. That's the Continental Liaison office over here, the flag office. It's all down over here. This is the cafe here at Big Blue. Obviously no one's out because there's no public at the org.
Hi.
Scientology is the coolest religion on earth, but I escaped, so clearly it's not that exciting.
Huh?
How's that going? False purpose rundown. How's that going?
Oh, where'd you get that shirt at? That's a cool shirt. I'd like to get it.
Do you know where Shelly Miscavige is?
Hey, it's McDreamy.
He's saying just ignore them. Do you know where Shelly Miscavige is? She's being held against her will at Gold Base. So that guard over here, guys, like him over here, he just told them that guy not to talk to us, the one in the blue shirt. I asked him where Shelly Miscavige was, and obviously he started walking across the street. I said she's being held against her will, and he's going down that way. And we have the guards over here.
Unless they're playing Allman Brothers. I guess.
And where's our other guard friends? Anyways.
Oh, it's not Parker, it's McDreamy.
Okay. Let's go see the advanced org. Let's listen to the microphone on the radio. Let's listen, guys.
Is Parker on tonight? Where's Parker Osmond?
The real question is, where's Shelly Miscavige?
Yeah, that's the real question.
Is she being held at CST headquarters? Is David Miscavige holding Shelly because she knows too much and knows that if she tries to leave the org, then she would actually be able to blow the lid about Scientology, lose their tax exemption? Why doesn't Scientology like gay people? That's the real tea.
Hi. You know Parker Osmond? Where's Parker Osmond?
So guys, this is what a regular night looks like outside Big Blue. Obviously there's no public. 2 bicycle guards and no public. So that's basically what we see right here on a Wednesday night. I think we have more people on my stream than are actually in the org right now. Isn't that crazy? Because that's the power of the internet. LRH, Scientology, they weren't prepared for what it was like to, you know, blow the lid off of this thing. Like he thought like, oh, we could hide newspaper articles or whatever, but they never knew like what happens when someone comes out on YouTube, for example. Like they don't know that we could blow the lid off of this thing.
Hi, ma'am. How are you? You know Parker Osmond?
This is the thing. Scientology wants to say like, we're like this worldwide religion. We have like millions of people like all over the world here. And it's like, okay, if you're like such a big major worldwide religion, it would only make sense that, you know, you would see more than like one person. Like, do you guys see like one person out here? Like, I don't see one public. I mean, do you guys see anyone? Like, this is all LRH way. Do you guys see anyone out here? The thing is, they wouldn't be in debt, Chantel, because they're obviously slave labor for the org. So that's what that is. Nasty Nathaniel's over here, running across the street. Yeah, we have 2 more staff members over here, but it's not.
Hi.
Scientology, you can say all that, but like, look, like the numbers don't lie. Like, there's no one on LRH Way besides us. Like, you can try to pretend like it's a big booming org, but this is the reality, guys. Like, you guys might live in another city. You guys may not see what we see, like living in LA. There's no one at the orgs. There's no one on course.
Now look, you can tell that guy to walk the road.
Oh yeah, guys, like, let's watch that. So he's telling him, like, don't come and talk to those guys. They're First Amendment auditors.
Hi. Hi, how are you? You know Parker Osmond?
She's running, guys. She ran away. Guess she thinks you're an SP. So she just ran away from you. Why didn't she already anticipate that you were already here? If she has OT powers, wouldn't she have already known that you were out here on the street?
No.
She should have already had an inclination that you're out here. Why are they freaking out, guys? Like, look. Does it look like we're just here? I have my camera. He has his camera. Like, we're just casually out here. I'm wearing just like a guest shirt. Like, I'm not wearing like, screw Scientology. Like, that's not what this is. Like, I'm just walking down a sidewalk. You guys have seen, they are freaking out. Like, they're like losing their shit that we're just walking down the street with the camera.
Yeah.
Why does Scientology not want to be filmed? You know what I mean? How long have you been in the Sea Org? He is TR's non-confront. You won't talk to me. So much for a religion who... Wait, let me turn this over. So much for a religion that says that, you know, you can handle anything with communication, have a two-way comm cycle, blah, blah, blah. Grade 0, he's not grade 0 because he can't confront me. He can't talk to me about any subject. He should be able to communicate with me about anything, but he's not able to confront me because he knows that I know more than, you know, he's able to confront about Scientology because he's still in Scientology. People are asking, who is Parker Osmond? Because you keep saying his name. Someone said Parker is a guard who hasn't been seen. Someone said he's so creepy. I think they're talking about this guy here. I don't know what his name is.
McDreamy. This is
oh, that's McDreamy. Okay. Someone said, does he know about Xenu? I'm sure if you're a cult guard, you know about what people are going to ask, and it's going to be about Xenu, OT3.
Xenu's body cam. Oh, no, it's on. I thought it was on for a minute.
Maybe we'll be on Scientology TV.
Well, I'll tell you, yeah. I'll tell you, this is the one. This is one of... Hi! You know Parker Osmond? Hi! How are you, sir? You know Parker Osmond?
So guys, this is what it looks like on a Wednesday night. I think it's Wednesday. There's one light on over here, so we know all these rooms are all dark right now. So there's one other light on over here. Obviously over here, that's where ASHO is, and that's LA Org up in the front. And I mean, again, they're not body routing anyone in right now just because it's so late.
You have? Yeah. What book?
Okay, so he just said he saw you in a book. So what book would that be? Let me go listen.
I don't know. That's an interesting question.
Am I in the book too, sir? I want to be in this book. I want to know what this book is. What book are you in? I want to know. They have a book of all like their SPs and people who like will come out and do this sort of stuff.
Really?
So,
they do?
yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's how they identify right away really quickly. They have like a whole list, and they'll be like, it'll have a record of every single ex-Scientologist on. So that's how they know, like about me, and they'll say, Steven Mango, he's some blah, 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 blah. He has his channel. He's some gay kid, whatever. And he was in Celebrity Center. He was public, and that's how they kind of do it. You're on my channel, man. Have a good night. You know what LRH said about smoking? Like, this guy's smoking over here. Let me tell these guys. Okay, so basically, LRH said that the reason you get lung cancer is you don't smoke enough. Isn't that crazy? I don't know, guys. That's what I never understood about Scientology with smoking. Like, why is it okay to smoke in Scientology? Like, that's what I just never understood. Oh, she's running. Sir, LRH said that you get lung cancer if you don't smoke enough, so you should have probably been smoking more. He can't confront me. He's not probably high enough on the bridge to be able to communicate with me on any subject.
How are you?
Have you seen Shelly Miscavige lately? Shelly Miscavige is being held against her will at CST, sir. Think about that late at night. What are they doing to Shelly Miscavige? That's the point of my channel. More than any of my story, whatever, it's like we need to know like what's happening with Shelly.
Well, yeah, we do.
And we need to let other people know, because these guys may not even know that Shelly's being held against her will.
I know, yeah. And
These guys don't know. They're going on course. They don't know that there's things happening behind the scenes that they don't want to know about. That's why he's here, because he doesn't want us to spread my message.
Exactly.
I don't know, or what I'm passionate about exposing.
Well, and look at how they're quickly like going inside. If they're not running, they're like walking.
No, like see, like he just ran down the stairs over here. Is this a religion that gives you the impression that they have 10 million worldwide members, or they have people all over the world, that this is such a booming religion? People are like so excited for auditing. They're watching Scientology TV on like, say, DirecTV. They're so excited to, you know the truth of this worldwide religion. Like, it doesn't seem like that. It just seems like people obviously know that Scientology is just ripping people off for money, for power. They want labor. If you can't give them money, they want labor. You know what I mean? Obviously, like a guard like this, obviously, like you can see like his like badges and stuff like that. Like he's in the Sea Org, like he works for Scientology. It's a very low post. If you're like on a bicycle, like driving around, he's not technically trained like to be like an auditor, like do something important in Scientology. So they put him on a bicycle and he circles around and looks for SPs to follow and talk on his walkie-talkie about, because they don't actually train people in Scientology like to be auditors and stuff when you're in the Sea Org, because they don't care about that. They have a couple auditors. They don't have enough public anyways that are like reaching to have like to create all these auditors. So what do? They put on bicycles to patrol, because there's more SPs than there are public.
Yeah.
We're looking for Shelly Miscavige. She's being held against her will at CST headquarters because David Miscavige has her stashed away. Because there's a pending lawsuit right now against David Miscavige, and Shelly might get deposed. See how quick they run away, guys? They can't even handle and confront that. They say that you can handle, confront, and shatter suppression. If I'm a suppressive person, they should be able to confront and shatter and handle me. But then it's like, I'm still here. You know what I mean? Like, they won't even say one thing. If they're like, hey, you know what, Mango, and they say something, then that's one thing. Then I can go home. But they won't even speak. If they communicate it, I'll go home. But they won't say anything, you know? So we're just here trying to get answers to our questions. It's only because we're here with cameras filming and they don't want to be on my channel, guys. Obviously, they know if they say anything, what will happen? Like, look what happened to Tommy Davis and whatever. If you say too much to the public, to the press, to cameras, what happens?
What happened to him? He disappeared fast.
He disappeared. Yeah. So they don't want to disappear and end up in the hole. So they know if they say nothing, it's better than saying something on Stephen Mango's channel and Nathanial I's channel, and then they're banished to the hole. Like, that's just what they're afraid of. You can hear them on the walkie-talkie right now. It's like, what are we doing? We're just standing here, guys.
Yeah.
We're standing here doing absolutely nothing. And look, he drove away. You guys saw like 5 seconds ago on the stream, I'm like, there's nothing going on here. I'm walking down the street having a pleasant evening. And what happens? He drives down the street away from us because we are holding cameras.
Are you a Scientologist?
No.
You're not?
No.
We're telling people that Shelly Miscavige is being held against her will.
Don't take me in the video, okay?
Do you know about the Church of Scientology?
No, we don't want to.
Huh?
We don't want to know about.
How do they let you sit there if you're not a Scientologist? This is their bench.
This is their property.
Where is the sign? Where is the sign?
You were just with them. They should have told you we can't sit there.
Move your camera, okay?
I don't have to move anything. We're on a public sidewalk.
Man!
Yeah, these guys are public Scientologists.
You understand?
We're in public.
They're Scientologists,
That's
guys.
the public.
But this is public right here.
Okay. Take a video to the public, okay? Not.
See, when he's saying to the public, that means he's a Scientologist.
I understand.
I don't give you permission, okay?
Well, we
But
don't need
I'm
permission.
not the movie star, okay?
Well, you're a handsome guy, though.
Why are you guys sitting at a Scientology org if you're not
Just
Scientologists?
on your business, okay? Who are you? You're the security?
Yeah,
Okay.
I work for Scientology.
Okay, call police. Where?
Well, you can call him if you want.
Go ahead. Go.
You see, guys, all the window shades are all brought down here. They don't want anyone to see that we're filming.
Huh?
And see, it's such a bad thing for people to say that they're a Scientologist. So even though they're like sitting on Scientology's property, the bike guards would obviously tell them, guys, you can't sit on Scientology's property if they're just like a random everyday person. And you can't even admit on camera that you're a Scientologist because it has such a negative connotation. And people can't confront, like, look, Shelly Miscavige is being held against her will. There's people that are being bankrupted by Scientology and so many really horrible things. And they don't want to get into a two-way comm cycle, they would say, about it because they know that there's so many crimes in Scientology, so much that Scientology, David Miscavige, like there's so many bad things happening in the org. So again, they don't want to talk to us. So that's just how it works, you know.
Hi, are you a Scientologist? Yeah, were you on the bridge?
Do you know Shelly Miscavige is being held against her will?
Isn't it funny how the bike guards have kind of disappeared?
Yeah, I think they're still down there.
Hi, how are you?
We're informing the public that Shelly Miscavige is being held against her will because there's a big lawsuit against David Miscavige and Shelly might get deposed, so she's being held up at Gold Base. Just so you guys know. See, they can't even confront it, guys. They just pretend that they don't even hear it. It's just like, ooh. Like, right, like they don't even look, but they hear it. They know what we're saying. But they just have to, like, take it in one ear and, like, out the other ear. Like, they can't say anything else, so. Interesting, guys, interesting. So there's the video playing in there, guys. Look how many people are watching. There's hundreds of people right now watching all of the displays.
Yeah.
Look at all these people, guys. There's one over here on LRH's life, as you can see. Oh, look, there's people in here too. Look, this might be a regging cycle over here. This might be like a Div 6 regging cycle. If possibly, guys, if I'm not mistaken, this could be where they're trying to extort money out of people. You can see there's a staff member and 3 people talking, or 2 people. So let me show you guys. There's 3 people talking. So you can see, I can't really show you guys. There's a glare right here, but there's like a staff member right here. Like, see where I'm pointing? There's a staff member. And right here where the reflection is, there's like 3 people right around. There's another staff member and another person over here. So they're all right now like maybe discussing finances. They're discussing like how to get the money. Like, what are we able to do? Like right now, guys, this could have been me, or this was me. Like, let me show you guys. I don't know where they went on the camera. Like over here, those people were like me, essentially. Being in late at night, like what time is it? 9-10 p.m. Probably 10 p.m. now or something like that. They're being right there with the staff members and they're being asked about like your finances, your like, how can we get the money? It's important to go up the bridge. We need to blah, blah, blah. So that's what's happening right there. Guys, my phone is on 20% battery. If the stream dies for some reason, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to go as long as I can. But that's just basically what's going on in there. So these people late at night being told, this is your spiritual eternity. This is why, you know, you have to go up the bridge. And this is the greatest thing for the greatest number of dynamics. So again, there's all these cars. But like Nathaniel was saying, I think that what they do with why they have so many cars is because they rented out the hospitals over here. So I think that's what's basically going on. I don't want this guy. And see, like they talk about like their TV network here. Like, look, Curious Tune into DirecTV 320. They knew that I was out here, guys. I'm telling you guys, within like 15 to 20 seconds of walking here, they knew exactly who I was. They knew who Nathaniel was within a minute. So that just tells you all that you need to know, that they're looking out for their critics that much. Like, who's a critic? Who's a critic? Who's a critic? That's how paranoid they are, that the second I walk across the street, it's like, it's Steve Mango. That's how much I bother them with my YouTube channel. That's how much they're like, oh my God, like he's here. And guys, yes, I could be like talking to all the security guards and the staff about all the wild accusations of Scientology. Tonight, I want to tell them about Shelly Miscavige because Shelly was loved, she was adored, she was COB's wife, you know what I mean? Like, this is someone who was a very public figure in Scientology that Scientology now wants to say, it's like, oh, Shelly's just doing a private mission, whatever. No, Shelly's being held against her will. So yes, other streams, guys, we can come out here and talk about other things. I could talk about myself. I mean, we could talk about anything that I've gone through. We can tell them about, they took $50,000, took my credit card, blah, blah, blah. That's not what this is about. This is about someone's life that I want to tell people about when I approach people. So that's my strategy. It's other than that. And we know Scientology's watching. You guys are in the org right now watching this stream, and it's sad, you know? You guys can come out here and have some fun with us. I'll give you one of my cameras and you guys can film.
about the case of Shelly Miscavige?
She's being held against her will right now by David Miscavige because there's a pending lawsuit. She might get deposed. She's been missing for like 10 years now.
Hi! How are you? Do you know Parker Osmond? You don't?
I don't know anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you a Scientologist?
No.
You're not?
No.
Oh, you're just hanging out?
I'm not.
You're not a Scientologist?
I'm smoking a cigarette. Or I was.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to inform people that the wife of Scientology's leader's actually been missing for a long time, so we're trying to get the word out to Scientologists and non-Scientologists alike, because they'd like to not tell people that she's been being held against her will.
You know, I don't, like I said, I mean, I live around here and I hang out here every now and again just to smoke cigarettes and stuff because it's bright, but I haven't heard anything bad. I mean,
I'm a Scientologist. I was in for 4 years.
Oh, you were?
So this is my channel. I have a channel where I expose Scientology.
Oh, God.
Hi! How are you? Are you in the Sea Org? You want me to get the door for you? I can open it for you. There goes that. I really appreciate that. Hi! Hi, how you doing?
I'm good.
Do you know about the case of Shelly Miscavige? She's the wife of David Miscavige. She's been missing for some time.
She's in hiding because she might be deposed in a lawsuit against David Miscavige.
You guys can just ignore that. Actually, they can do what they want because they have free will, so they don't need to. They can. I really like that shirt.
I want one.
The OT
I
shirt.
should make some merch with that. Should we make merch with that?
Hi, how you doing? Do you know Parker Osmond? Well, you didn't have to shout. I mean, my hearing's pretty good, but.
Stand up, thank you. Sit down on that chair, thank you. That's what she's saying. She's commanding us. With tone 40, intention. You can see down there LRH's office. You can see, like, they always keep an office for L. Ron Hubbard, guys. You can see down there, you can see his hat. You can see, like, the pens. Like, you can see all of that, like, right under there. That's L. Ron Hubbard's office. Every org has one, so the theory being if he comes back one day, he has an office in every org. So his office is, like, right down in there. So you guys can see, like, right there, the little name plaque says L. Ron Hubbard, which is right there. And yeah, that's their office for LRH, I guess. They have his pen. They usually keep a pack of Cools, like cigarettes. They'll keep his Cools cigarettes.
Oh, that's
on
right.
there.
He smoked
So
Cools.
I don't
Yeah.
know if you guys can see. Let's see if they still do. Because I heard someone said that they stopped doing that because it was too much money to always replace the steel cigarettes. I don't know if they still have them. I can't really tell, guys, but.
Hi! Are you in the Sea Org or are you public?
Yeah, she's public. See how they have, like, the briefcase attached to her wrist? That's because if she has, like, say, OT materials or other Scientology things, it's stuck to her, you know, like, no one can go and, like, take it off her wrist, like, if she has OT materials, or she has her, like, e-meter in the bag, you know what I mean? So, like, they actually physically, like, chain it to their wrist.
Yeah.
And that's why
No,
you
that's
can see the
good.
chain, like, on her wrist.
Hi! Are you a Scientologist?
Yes.
Oh, really? Where are you on the bridge?
Grade 3.
Huh?
Grade 3.
OT3?
Grade
Grade
3, she's
three.
grade 3.
Grade 3.
Yes.
Have you enjoyed it?
You should just
Oh, yeah.
ignore them.
Oh.
They're not worth your
She can decide whether she wants to talk to us or not.
Shelly Miscavige is missing right now.
I
David
really
Miscavige's wife is missing. You can't confront that because you're not high enough on the bridge, ma'am. I'm higher than you on the bridge. And see, have you guys noticed the Scientologists are all very elderly? You don't see many young people walking around, and that's not shade to older people, but it's just that Scientology is like a dying sort of thing. When everyone's so much older, they're going to die off, and there's no new young people to keep Scientology going into the future, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? There's no new auditors being trained. It's just mostly just empty
Yeah.
space.
And I'm glad
What's
you
gonna
brought that
happen
up.
in 10 or 20 years, like they're all going to die off. Like, look at his body language, guys. You have to look. Like, this is the body language. It's kind of like this.
I love that shot of you with him in the background.
Like,
That's
this is
just-
like basically the thing. This is very defensive. We're here, we're happy, like we're having a grand old time. Like, look how uptone I am. Look at them. Like, they're so angry, they're sad, they're depressed, and we need to show you guys, like, this is a religion. They're freeing you from all your problems, your spirituality, like all this different stuff. And like, look at how miserable he's riding on a bicycle. Like, that's what you're joining the Sea Org for? Like, I don't know. Like, to me, like, this is not spiritual freedom. Riding a bicycle for $50 a week. Help people if you want to do that. And that help isn't going to be happening in Scientology. It's going to be happening in like the outside world. So.
Hi!
Hi.
How are you? Are you a Scientologist?
Of course.
Really? Where are you on the bridge? I just ignore them. No. He can decide whether he wants to talk to us or not.
He can communicate if he
I
wants to
pay to
communicate.
clear, but it's
You went to OT8?
yeah, I pay to clear. I pay bucks. I pay clear.
How much?
30,000.
That's it? Oh wow, you got a heck of a deal then.
Yeah, this is the cost for one packet.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hi.
All right.
So you went clear? You went OT8
Yeah, I go to clear.
on the free wins?
I don't know when, but I go.
They're not very nice people.
We are very nice people.
Very nice people.
Come on, McDreamy. Don't do that.
That's okay.
Are we being mean? We're not being
I
mean.
went to grade 2 in 2012. It's been a long time, but I did grade 2.
No. Well, thank you for talking with us. We appreciate it. We're not mean like McDreamy says.
30,000. They're really giving him a deal.
Yeah, he got a heck of a deal. God. I could buy like 2 used Mini Coopers for that.
Nicer or me?
Hi.
What are you doing with the phone?
Huh? Oh, that's what I do. I just hold phones.
We're telling people that Shelly Miscavige is missing, and David Miscavige is having her in hiding because there's a big lawsuit against Scientology.
Let's go this way.
Hi. You don't have to go. You go this way.
Let's go this way.
You're very handsome.
See how she tries to control him? How she's like, come this way, and then he follows. That's because they use control mechanisms, like in her voice, come with me. She's trying to command him. It's like a certain process you run in Scientology. But she's trying to exert good control over him.
Well, it's like they were headed one way, and now they're going in a completely different. What did they decide? Like, well, we don't want Burger King, we want Wendy's instead.
They won't say hi to you, but they're the experts of communication, and they can't even just be like, oh, hi, how are you? But they don't represent their religion good. You know what I mean? Like, if they wanted to represent their religion as like these masters of communication, they'd be like, hey, how are you? Like, even if we're considered enemies to them, like, at least show like, hey, like, we're like the bigger people. We're these powerful OT people, but they can't do that because they're taught that, you know, they can't even address us. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm like some gay 28-year-old kid with a YouTube channel. Like, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying hi to them, or you're saying hi to them. What are you gonna do? You're a guy with a camera. Like, why is that so scary to someone? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, no, it's bizarre.
Oh, have you seen too? Sometimes they do this. Like, say this is the street, right? And say like cars are coming by this way, they face the opposite side of the street, so the cars go by and they're forced to like go this way. And notice down here, there's like some like housing down this way, and they
The Anthony building.
Like, face the building, so when the street goes, like they can't even look at the street. They have to wait like this, and then when the cars come, then they can turn around. Like, that's kind of weird, guys.
It is.
Like, why can't they look at the street? Like, they have to be facing the opposite way. They go down there, know what the home is, but they like live there too. It's weird.
That's the Anthony building, which is right down Fountain.
Like down there,
It's
right. And
walking distance.
And they just kind of like turn.
I've gone over there and done stuff, and the bike guards from here will ride over there.
Down there, right? And they have their IAS office over here. They might even bring down the blinds if we film in today too. She's confronting the bunch.
Hi! You waiting for the bus? The Sea Org bus?
She's confronting the bench.
Do you live at the Anthony building?
I mean, it's so sad. Like, she may not have a telephone and know that there's a big lawsuit against Scientology where Shelly Miscavige may be getting deposed because David Miscavige is being sued for kidnapping, for Sea Org abuse. And it's just sad that, like, someone like that can't retire or leave the Sea Org because they're stuck in the mindset.
Yeah.
So-
No, it is sad. It's very sad.
Because they're just elderly, you know?
And they don't know any, you know?
They don't know what we know on the internet about what David Miscavige is doing to other Scientologists.
Oh, here's Oda. Uh-oh. 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 Holy sh...
Blowing.
Uh-oh. It's...
You can't flash the light in our eyes.
Well, it is in my eyes. That's why
That's what I'm saying.
holding
It's flashing in our eyes. That's not right.
it. No, it's
But if I
not.
have an eye problem, I could sue Odo.
Ooh.
Can you believe that, guys? Honestly, like, what does he think he's accomplishing?
That's a high-powered flashlight, too.
What are we doing? We're just hanging out on the sidewalk.
And it's
waiting
like
for the
right
bus.
in my eyes. Now, let's see if we move over here. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to use my head to block the light.
Hi! Oh, this is fun. Okay, the Scientology security guards are flashing a high-powered flashlight in my eyes.
And that's why I'm standing this way, guys, because I can't look into the light.
Alright, everybody, you wanted Odo. That's Odo. Everybody kept asking for Odo.
But that's what I mean, guys. Like, this is what a religion is doing to us. Like, don't they have any other resource? Like, it's supposed to be a religion that's helping people, like, or it's supposed to be helping people. And this is what they invest their time and their money in, is like someone flashing a flashlight. Like, that's what
Yeah, a high-powered
flashlight.
flashlight. That thing is blinding me,
even from, like, what? Like, how far away are we? Like, a couple...
Yeah.
Feet, that is,
Did you see how close he got to us? I mean,
it was, like, right here in my face. Like, I felt him, like, on my shoulder.
Can you imagine if I did that to them? If I brought a flashlight like that?
Somehow we're supposed to accept that they're like he's looking for his like little lost puppy, like with his big flashlight. Like, is he serious? But look at how long it took him to take out Odo. Like, it was like, how long have they been out here for? At least
maybe he was in bed.
It's 10:20 right now.
Oh no, that's too early.
There's so many skeletons in Scientology's closet, guys. So that's why they know that we know what they don't want you guys to know. That's what's going on. That's why he's like standing there like, look at, like, this is a religion, guys. It's 10 p.m. on a Wednesday night. He's out here with the flashlight flashing in our eyes. Like, how mature is that? For someone who's supposed to be a religious worker, this is supposed to be like a saint in Scientology. Does Odo seem like a saint?
Well, look at it. He's got the flashlight ready. Look at it. It's pointed. It's like ready to...
But see, and
he's
like,
ready to just blast it on us.
Beady eyes, like he hasn't slept in a long time. Like, guys, we're just here filming, showing you guys Scientology org. Why is it such a big thing that we're filming? Like, why are they so scared that we're here?
Exactly.
Let's go up and talk to Odo Bear.
Okay. Steven Mango's going to take the microphone. He's going to be the...
It's almost like he has like the light, like cop, like, okay, we're going to do a DUI test, and we're going to like flash the light, and you have to walk in a straight line.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like this is a DUI checkpoint here. Oh my god.
At least we have the light. Like, I don't have my ring light with me, but at least I have like some good lighting. Like, do I look good, guys?
Oh, you always look good, Steven.
No, that little bit extra light, it kind of like blurs something. I can't really see, but I want to tell Odo that we're here just because of Shelly Miscavige. I can't see from this thing, but I can go like this. Because Shelly Miscavige is missing, and obviously we wanted to bring the viewers aware that I'm not going to stop asking about Shelly Miscavige until we have some type of answers. So if I have to make 100 videos, if I have to go on the news, Leah Remini, it doesn't matter. I'll do what I have to do to get the public to know that Scientology is missing people. And obviously this doesn't make them look very innocent, guys, when they're flashing lights at us and they're making like a huge production. It's not making them look too good right now. I mean, I'm able to communicate. Like, if Odo is willing to communicate with me, like what they teach in Scientology, we can talk about it. He could tell me, like, hey, like, you know, she's not a public personality, whatever. But he can't do that because he knows that there's so much that Scientology can lose their tax exemption. With this lawsuit that's going on, and there's going to be a deposition, and if Shelly gets deposed, and David Miscavige possibly getting deposed because it's the Valerie Haney lawsuit that just came up, Scientology could lose their tax exemption. Like, this may not be here in 20 years, guys, or 10 years. So there's just so much that they don't want you guys to know about. So.
It's kind of like North Korea. It's not going to be there forever.
And just like I was saying guys earlier, Scientologists are older. There's not new people coming into these origins. Like, it's just like empty here, you know? I have a Scientology security guard with a light flashing in my eyes because you're filming on a cell phone. Like, is that seeming like a spiritual activity to you guys? I know I keep saying that. It's like, I don't know any other way to put it other than that it's just like creepy and weird. Like, I can't come out here and walk down a public sidewalk because I'm an ex-Scientologist, guys. I'm an ex-member. I'm an ex-Scientologist and have a Scientology guard flashing a light in my face because I make videos against Scientology. I'm not doing anything. I'm just walking down the street. I'm not yelling. I'm not angry. I'm not harming anyone. I don't fight them. I'm just walking down the street and trying to show you guys so you guys can avoid coming into Scientology. Just think, guys, if you left, this could be you being me right here, and you have people trying to intimidate you. What do I say on my channel, guys? They try to intimidate you, they try to stalk you, show up and follow you. And what do? They're showing up, they stalk you, they follow you. Like, you would think, like, why would he want to be on a stream that I'm going to send this to Leah Remini. I'll send this to Mike Rinder. I'll send it to every ex-Scientologist who has a platform to show them that this is what happens. And if he wants to be on TV, if he wants to be on YouTube and look like this, to prove the public's point that Scientology is a cult, I mean, he's doing my job for me to show that Scientology isn't what you guys, like the glossy billboards or the signs or the big buildings. It's not what they want you to think that it is, you know? And I'm happy that at least I have like a good light, because I didn't bring my light, because we'd have Odo here like flashing a light in my face. Because I'm just an ex-Scientologist, you know? So that's my speech and my monologue, guys. And like, I think I should go to... At least we have some good footage to show them.
Yeah.
Because you guys may not be from LA. You might just be like, what is Scientology? Like, why are these celebrities or the people in, right? Does this seem like something that you guys would want to be a part of? Like, think of that. Like, you might be like, I have people write to me like, oh, I heard about Scientology. What is it? It's like, watch this video, guys. This is what happens if you try to leave. Just because, like, say, like, it may not work out for me, or it may not be, like, a fit, whatever. I want to leave, or something bad happened to me. I'm going to speak out. Does the Catholic Church do this? Do the Mormons do this? Do the Jehovah's Witness? Do they do this to their ex-members? No. And some of them, like, yeah, you might be like, is Jehovah's Witness, whatever. But even them, like, for not being like a real religion, this is what a cult does, guys. This is the difference that I've been trying to tell you for a long time, what the difference between a religion and a cult is. So, I don't know, guys. That's just what's on my mind about that. Let's put it like that. How much longer could this happen until the government and the FBI, like, do I have to tell my FBI representative who I've told my story to? I'll show them the footage and be like, look, this is what you guys are giving tax exemption to, like, to the government. Like, this is what a tax exempt religion gets you. Is
Thank you, Sonny.
There's no taxes that are getting paid, right? It's a tax exempt religion, and what's it going to? Like the guy on the bike. Like, pay taxes if you want to have Scientology courses, classified as a business maybe, but not a religious organization. And of course, if Odo is willing to talk to me about, like, why is Shelly missing, like all these different things, then we could have a two-way communication, but he doesn't want to do that because I left and escaped Scientology back in 2013, so.
All right.
So we're gonna be walking up the street.
Hi. Oh, wow. Is that a game or?
See how he has them filming?
I can film you if I want. You're in public.
See how he's like, and remember, didn't he say he wasn't in Scientology when we talked to him? Was that guy or is that someone else?
He might be a handler or something. I don't know.
Exactly. But you see, guys, like, even someone you may think like, oh, it's just maybe like some guy just picking at my trash or something. Like, you really don't know. Like, you think, oh, it's a homeless person. No, it might just be a Scientologist, right?
Yeah, and he's just hanging out because he's like friendly with the Scientology guards. He's like, he's friendly with these guys.
The guards are saying, hey, like, can you film them so we have like some extra footage and like people, and that's just what they do.
All right, just so everybody's like, hey, where are you? There it is. There's the famous going clear shot. Well, I mean, they were using a drone, but we're at Big Blue, and this is proof. You know, that's like a tourist attraction now. This entrance.
But they don't take pictures like, wow, like, it's like the Catholic Church. Like, if you were a Catholic and you took a picture, like, this is so awesome. You're taking pictures of it. It's so creepy. It's cult. I came to LA and look, this is the weird, creepy Tom Cruise. And don't take pictures. Scared, like, hurry, run away.
Yeah.
Do they think that I'm intimidated? They took a picture of me? I'm like, good, flash the light. Flash your light, take pictures, take videos of me. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, they try to intimidate people, and I want to be a voice to other people when they want to leave and say, like, hey, don't be fucking scared of him. He's just some guy making $50 a week on bicycle with a fucking flashlight.
Exactly.
Next time, let's bring flashlights. Let's get those flashlights.
I'm going to. I'm going to, you know.
For the next stream, we need to get flashlights because we're going to flash them right back at them.
I believe this is the security office.
See the biker just started, see like this little roundabout. He's driving around right now, so I might see him pull around the corner in a second. I know he's right there.
There he is.
See how they try to casually pretend like they're not watching, but they are watching. Imagine if Leah Remini just walked down the street here. Could you imagine how
look at
that would be?
Look at.
Oh, look, here they come.
Oh, here
they're
we
all
go.
getting off the bus. Oh, see, look.
Hi! Look at this. you don't have to turn around. It's okay. You can come this way. Hi. Well, the sidewalk's not closed tonight, so. Hi! Do you know Parker Osmond? Hi! How about, do you know that Shelly Miscavige has been missing? The wife of the great leader, David Miscavige, his wife has been missing for a long time. Uh-oh. You blocked the sidewalk. Uh-oh. There they go. That's because of us, folks.
So guys, again, if you ever debated whether or not this is a cult or not, this is how two people walking down a sidewalk react. When you expose Scientology, this is what happens. So think about that. If you guys ever went in, you say, oh, should I just do like a $50 like book and lecture course or something? And you get a little bit more involved in that and you want to leave, and then you come down and you walk down the sidewalk, this is how they react. This is what Scientology is known to do. This is how they try to intimidate, harass, whatever their critics. People are like, oh my god, like wouldn't you be scared? It's like, no, like who cares? Like this is what I do, is try to expose this to the internet. You know what I mean? It's like, this is just proof that they do harm people, they do follow, they do intimidate. Everything that you guys have heard about Scientology's intimidation tactics, like look, like this is right here, like this is all you guys need to know, like this is it right here, this is right outside their front door, this is what happens. And they try to act so friendly, like, oh, like take a personality test, whatever, but then right when you decide like, oh, it's not right for me, it doesn't work, boom, like they're out here with lights trying to blind you.
Yeah.
So I don't know, where's Shelly Miscavige? I don't know. Once I started asking where's Shelly, then we get lights. Why don't they want us to ask their other members and tell the other members where's Shelly? Once I started asking like where's Shelly, and I started telling other people and you started mentioning it, then they brought out Odo with the flashlight, because they know that we're telling people what they were trying to hide, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You have a little photo shoot with this light, it's so bright.
I know.
I mean, at least he's providing light for the stream. It is dark out. Like, if he actually shut the light off, people wouldn't be able to see on the stream. He doesn't realize we are getting better footage when he lowers the light. If he shut the light off, we wouldn't even be able to stream. It would be dark as anything. You wouldn't see it. But this is actually better. Like, we should have came during the day, but now at night, it's just like we're here during the day, so it's fine. Like, at least now we have some good light.
So anyways, folks, we're here at the corner of Sunset and L. Ron Hubbard. We're going to call it a night. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to go to our favorite SP bar. Anyways, everybody, thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching, guys. It was nice seeing all you guys. We had fun.
And like I said, I feel very privileged to be out with Steven Mango tonight. He's a legend in the Scientology watcher community. Before I end it, go to his channel, Mangotology. Kind of like Scientology, only Mangotology. And hit that friendly subscribe button. Really easy, only takes about 2 seconds. And
you're gonna see the two of us doing more First Amendment audits over here on the Nathanial channel.
Exactly. So everybody, thanks. It's been fun. It's been real. And you know, if you're, for anybody watching this who's in Scientology and is thinking about leaving, there is some help. There's the Aftermath Foundation, or let's say you have someone like a child who's in Scientology who wants to get out, maybe who's in the Sea Org. Aftermath, Google Aftermath Foundation. Anyways, it's been real, it's been fun. Happy trails.
Bye, guys.
All right.